Hola, mi bishes, 'tis I, Cloyce, aka Manny Bish, over on Instagram. And today I am going to show y'all how I do an acrylic overlay on my natural nail. And we're going to add some pizzazz to it at the end too. So, that way when my nails don't have dip on them, they still look pretty. So I'm going to start by buffing my natural nail. I'm going to show y'all beginning to end on this. It'll be on a few fingers at a time, not all of them. So I'm starting by buffing, and then I'm making sure to get in all of those little bitty crevices, you know? You want to make sure that you get around the cuticle. I'm really trying to get in there and buff, make sure all of that oil is gone. I'm going to brush that away, and then I am going to use alcohol. I have 91% alcohol, so very alcohol-y and drying. That's what I'm using as my prep. I'm just wiping any of the extra wetness away and then going over one more time. And then I'm going to use this acrylic primer from Kara Sky. And the monomer I'm using is also from Kara Sky. I ordered it off of Amazon because I was not paying $15 for shipping for monomer off the Kara Sky website. So I got it off of Amazon and got free delivery with Amazon Prime. So, yeah. Anywho, this acrylic primer I did get off of the Kara Sky website, and as I was showing there, you might want to go back because I was talking through it if you missed it. It is thicker, like a gel consistency, is not liquid at all. Clearly it's liquid, but it's not runny liquid like alcohol or any other primer that you're probably used to. It's a very thick gel-like consistency, and I'm going to apply this to all of my nails, and then I'm going to show you right here. I'm going back to my thumb after doing all of my nails and just how sticky and tacky it is. And I'm also using a Kara Sky. This is not sponsored by Kara Sky. I just do really like their products. This is a Kara Sky number 10 acrylic brush that I'm using, and I got the little dappen dish for my monomer off of Amazon. I'm just running a test bead first. I do 2 of those, and then I'm going to grab my powder, which is Kara Sky Clear all-in-one, and I am going to start. So when I started doing this, I haven't actually done acrylic since July of last year, I guess. So it's been a while. So it took me a second to get back in the roll of things. So my thumb, being the first finger that I started with, came out a little rocky, if you will. Definitely needed some filing and shaping when it came to it, but as I went along, the my beads and structure and everything application started getting a lot smoother. So it only took me a few fingers to get the ball rolling on this and get back into the swing of it. So here I used a 2 bead application where I used one in the middle and then I placed one closer to the cuticle. And any little holes, I have this piece, there's a hole right there next to my cuticle that I'm filling in. I'm using more of a wetter bead for that. Just cleaning it up, laying it down and just letting it go where it's going to go, but cleaning around my cuticle. And then there's this little, spot right here where my nail is actually broke, and I'm going to use the acrylic to bond it back together because I do not want to have a bigger rip anywhere down the line or have to cut off my thumbnail because I do like the length of it. So I'm using the acrylic to just bond the nail back to the bed there, my free edge. And so here I'm picking up my bead. I'm going to start on another nail. I'm using 1 bead for this nail, which you will see. I just place it down, gently pushing that acrylic back towards the cuticle, guiding it down. Once I place the bead, you kind of see that it like starts to flow down by itself. You want your nails to be pointed downwards, that way it flows away from the cuticle and not towards it, because if you flood the cuticle, you will have lifting if you don't get it cleaned up properly. So let the acrylic do the work for you. Gravity is your best friend when it comes to acrylic, so point your finger downwards. That way the acrylic just flows away from your cuticle. And then you can just kind of guide it and clean up from there. And I do have a bump. You see there's like a spot missing in the middle. I'm just going to take another bead of acrylic and just put that in there, tap it out, blend it upwards and downwards, but mostly just leaving it right there in the middle. That way I don't create another hole in it or anything. Want my nail to be as level as possible. And then we're going to do that same thing on all of my nails. So you see already, like, we're getting better about the stuff. Any of the extra acrylic that comes sliding off, I just wipe away and wipe on my paper towel. Be sure to always wipe your brush so none of your acrylic gets like stuck in your brush and that can mess up your brush. You'll have to replace your brush more often if you start doing that and it starts getting all gunked up. So be sure to wipe your brush a lot. And I am by no means a professional when it comes to acrylic application or such. So I did go to cosmetology school. Acrylic application, nails in general, was like not a big focus. Acrylic specifically, like we did manis and pedis and stuff, but acrylic specifically was like not majorly taught, just a little like quick course. So everything that I'm doing here, I am like trying to figure out as I go. So if you're a beginner too, this could be the process for you, but if you are a professional in judging what I'm doing, I am sorry. I know it is not perfect, but this is what works for me, has been working for me, or is me refreshing my mind since I haven't done this in a few months. So yeah, don't look too deep into this. I'm trying, okay? I can only get better. I mean, I probably could get worse, but we're only getting better from here, okay? We're not getting worse. I'm not speaking that in on this situation. We're gonna get better, okay? So yeah, this is come watch me learn kind of situation. So you'll see that I repeatedly go around my cuticles like over and over again because I'm just really trying to. If you hear that, that is the clicking noise that you want when your acrylic is set. That means you're safe to file. If it's not making that clicking noise, don't file your nails yet. That you want the acrylic to be set and ready to go in that clicking hard motion. Or hard clicking noise like that. Anyways, I don't even know what I was saying before that, but cleaning my cuticle. I'm taking the brush like over and over again around my cuticle and skin to make sure that the acrylic is not on my skin or my cuticle. You can get an allergic reaction if it sits there for too long, hardens, whatever, but you can also get lifting and your nails will pop off and won't last, and it's a whole thing. So just try and keep it off of your skin. And if I, like here, the tip of this nail was just too thin, so I'm just taking a bead, putting it at the free edge, and then blending it upwards into the rest of it. And this is my acrylic application. The pinky is the hardest because it is so small, and it's small, so it's a little bit harder. But I got it here with 2 beads, just whatever. And if I do see like some holes around my cuticles or anything like that after going through all of them, I do or will go back with a smaller bead and put that where I see it needs it, so I can make sure that my cuticle is completely like, or close to the cuticle is like all set and everything and not missing anything. Anyhow, now I am taking my e-file. You can hand file I probably would recommend that if you're like a beginner so you don't overfile. But especially on my thumb, it needed it since it was the first finger that I did, and it was a little bumpy. So I'm taking my e-file and I am just smoothing out that surface, shaping everything the way I want it to be, and sealing that cuticle, like getting really close around that cuticle and filing it down to make sure that I don't have any extra product there and that it's just like sealed perfectly to the nail. And now I'm going to shape my free edge. I don't know what I'm trying to figure out here. Oh, I was trying to figure out what side of the file I was on. Yeah. I'm shaping my free edge, getting that to the, like, shape that I want. Wow. Words are not my strong suit today. It's also been a while, so forgive me that it's been a while. It's been over a month. Or has been a month, I think, since I've uploaded, and that is my bad. I don't know. I got in a funk. I haven't been feeling like recording or anything when I do my nails. I don't know. And then also I've been spending time with my mama, and so there's that, and I've been enjoying her. So anyways, I'm trying to get back in the swing of this. I got some Valentine's manis coming up. So yeah. Oh, and a major shout out to Madam Glam, because they heard and watched my other video. They sent me, hi, I'm Chandler. They sent me the no wipe top coat, and they sent me the matte top coat, which I talked about all three in my video. I will leave up here in the corner. When I did my Madam Glam video, I talked about all three of those and how I didn't get them. I talked about how they sent me the one top coat that was a wipe. You had to wipe off because it had the sticky layer, which was fine. And I talked about how I wanted to do matte nails, but I didn't get a matte, and I wanted to use just their products, so they sent me the matte. And then I talked about how Matthew Perry died, and I was sad about it, and how I almost got Hi, I'm Chandler and didn't, and they sent me that one too. So I was just like, oh my god, they listened, they're nice. And that was a surprise, like, fun little mail thing to get from them. So thank you, Madam Glam. So for this, I am taking that no wipe top coat and cleaning my cuticle. We're going to flash cure that for 10 seconds. I am rubbing some sheer, like, white chrome on the top of it. We are going to cure it, finish curing it for the remaining minute, and then I'm going to dust off the excess and go back in with the no wipe top coat again and cure it for a full minute. And this is going to be my overlay. So I do not have peel base on underneath this chrome or anything. This is my overlay. It will stay until I actually file it off or soak it off and change it. I'll probably just file off the top layer and the chrome so I can just do a backfill on the acrylic part as my nails grow, and just change out the design there on the top of chrome or reapply chrome, whatever. But this is my overlay, so whenever my nails are not dipped, this is what we'll see. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and yeah. Wish me luck coming back. I will catch y'all in the next one. Bye, bitches!